The white smoke has risen. A hush falls over St. Peter's Square. Millions around the world hold their breath. The Catholic Church has a new leader. After weeks of speculation and prayer, the College of Cardinals has spoken. Cardinal Pietro Parolin has been elected to lead the faithful into the uncertain future as the 267th Pope. The weight of history hangs heavy in the air. This is no ordinary transition of power. This is the papacy, the oldest continuous institution in the Western world. And with the world facing unprecedented challenges, the stakes could not be higher. Shrouded in secrecy, the Papal Conclave unfolded within the hallowed walls of the Sistine Chapel. 137 cardinals, each a prince of the Church, gathered to cast their votes. The atmosphere was electric with tension. The process, steeped in tradition, was far removed from the rough and tumble of modern politics. Cardinals sworn to secrecy were cut off from the outside world. No phones, no internet, no communication except with heaven. Each ballot cast was a whispered prayer. The world watched as black smoke from the burning ballots signaled deadlock. Then, on that fateful day, the smoke turned white. A new pope had been chosen. Several figures loomed large in the speculation before the conclave. Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle of the Philippines, a charismatic leader known for his compassion, was a frontrunner. Many wondered if he could become the first Asian pope in history. Cardinal Peter Turkson of Ghana, a powerful voice for social justice, offered a different kind of hope. Could he bridge the divide between North and South? Cardinal Péter Erdő of Hungary, a conservative scholar, was also seen as a potential unifying figure in a time of polarization. Yet the choice of Cardinal Pietro Parolin surprised many. His election was not widely anticipated, but it marked a significant moment in the history of the Catholic Church. Born in 1955 in Schiavon, Italy, Parolin grew up in a humble family. His early life in the picturesque countryside of northern Italy was marked by a strong sense of community and faith. From a young age, he was drawn to the Church, showing a keen interest in theology and the workings of the Vatican. Parolin rose through the ranks of the Vatican diplomatic corps, known for his sharp intellect and diplomatic skills. His ability to navigate complex political landscapes earned him respect and recognition. He served as the Vatican's foreign minister under Pope Benedict XVI and Pope Francis, playing a key role in negotiations with China and the Iran nuclear deal. His work often took him to the heart of international conflicts, where he sought to build bridges and foster dialogue. Parolin's papacy is a testament to the power of quiet diplomacy. Unlike many of his contemporaries, he preferred to work behind the scenes, away from the media spotlight. His approach was one of patience and persistence, believing that lasting change comes through understanding and cooperation. His serene demeanor and thoughtful actions earned him the nickname, the Quiet Diplomat. While other cardinals courted the media, Parolin worked tirelessly behind the scenes. He built bridges and fostered dialogue, often in the most challenging circumstances. His efforts were not always visible to the public, but they were crucial in shaping the Church's approach to modern issues. His ability to listen and empathize made him a trusted advisor and a respected leader. News of Parolin's election sent shockwaves around the world. World leaders were quick to offer their congratulations. President Joe Biden, a devout Catholic, praised Parolin's commitment to dialogue and understanding. Within the Church, the reaction was more mixed. Liberals worried that Parolin's diplomatic style might mask a resistance to change, while conservatives expressed hope that he would uphold traditional values. Pope Parolin inherits a church grappling with a multitude of challenges. As he steps into his new role, he faces the daunting task of steering the Church through a period of significant turmoil and transformation. The faithful look to him for guidance, hoping he can bring a sense of stability and renewal. The sex abuse crisis continues to cast a long shadow, demanding accountability and healing. This crisis has not only shaken the trust of the faithful, but has also tarnished the Church's moral authority globally. Parolin must address these wounds with compassion and transparency, ensuring that justice is served and that such atrocities are never repeated. the role of women in the Church remains a source of division, with many calling for greater inclusion. Women have long been the backbone of the Church's community life, yet their roles in leadership and decision-making remain limited. Parolin faces the challenge of balancing tradition with the growing calls for gender equality, a task that requires both sensitivity and boldness. The rise of secularism, particularly in the West, poses a fundamental challenge to the Church's relevance in the modern world. As more people, especially the younger generation, drift away from religious practices, Parolin must find innovative ways to engage with them. This involves not only modernizing the Church's approach but also addressing the existential questions that resonate with today's society. Parolin's diplomatic skills will be tested as he seeks to navigate these turbulent waters. His experience in international relations will be crucial as he engages with both religious and secular leaders worldwide. Building alliances, fostering dialogue, and promoting peace are all part of his mission to strengthen the Church's global presence. The Catholic Church is an ancient institution steeped in tradition, yet it has also shown a remarkable ability to adapt to changing times. The Second Vatican Council, convened in the 1960s, ushered in an era of reform, opening the Church to the modern world. Pope Parolin faces a similar moment of reckoning. Will he embrace the winds of change, or will he cling to the familiar shores of tradition? The answer may determine the future of the Catholic Church for generations to come. It is too early to say what mark Pope Parolin will leave on the papacy. Will he be remembered as a caretaker pope, preserving the status quo? Or will he be a transformative figure, leading the Church into a new era of dialogue, reform, and renewal? One thing is certain: the eyes of the world are upon him. His every word, every gesture will be scrutinized for clues to his vision for the Church. The weight of history and the hopes of millions rest on his shoulders. The election of a new pope is always a moment of hope. It signifies a new chapter in the long and storied history of the Catholic Church, a moment when the faithful around the world look to the future with renewed optimism. The white smoke rising from the Sistine Chapel chimney is a symbol of this hope, a signal that a new leader has been chosen to guide the Church through the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. It is a time for the Church to reflect on its past, confront its present, and imagine its future. Will Pope Parolin rise to the challenge? The expectations are high and the road ahead will not be easy. But with faith, courage, and a commitment to the values of the gospel, the new pope has the potential to lead the Church through these challenging times and into a future filled with hope and possibility.